1984, Word was presented with the movie The Terminator. Seamless integration of the cyborg into our streets and life was achieved by clever use of VFX on the screen. VFX is combination of technical and artistic skills. To bring ideas to life, VFX artists should work to develop drawing skills. On Terminator setting, such person was James Cameron. Number of teammates are standing behind of created movement, as machines on battlefield, as actually Terminator skeleton by itself. Another part of VFX is stunts and their choreography and direction. In present time, replacement of face of stunt executor and actor is much more easier than it was in past, when change of perspective was used to cover that actual actor is replaced with stunt executor. In chase scene, use of red eye vision places us into the point of view by Terminator. And this is very good example use of VFX, as we are now in his place chasing our target. In the 80s, understanding of VFX was different from the present days. All models and props was made in miniature. Then VFX was added to hide all those imperfections, scale and colors difference. To save resources and time, using of forced perspective is another trick. When smaller objects appear normal size when it's placed closer to camera. Set of scene lights and time of action is one of the fundamentals, which can as upscale all efforts as downgrade. All shots were done in few steps. First was shoot miniatures, then all this made movie shown on the back screen, with actors and team acting in front of it. Shooting miniatures with explosions and fire has to be shot with higher rate of frames, so it looks more natural once upscaled. Any failure can disrupt production and increase costs. If model was unable to move through scene by itself, then it was used as strings, which was removed on post-production, if it was unable to cover it during shooting by fog or other way of it. Using shots of moved separate pieces of skeleton is one of the tricks which helps to make us to believe on screen actions. Use of stop-motion animation is crucial for that time, as the resources, capabilities and budgets are limited by technology of time and film director's reputation. Stan Winston just come to him and ask a question of how it should look like, and as an answer he received detailed drawings of the model, which later he presented in the different scales for different methods of shooting. Gremlins, Never-Ending Story, Nightmare on Elm Street, movies which can be compared as genre that year, and used VFX in it is quite subjective preferences. But impact of Terminator on industry was very impressive. Limited or non-use of CGI with professional VFX can look more realistic on the screen, but also it's time and material consuming. Some of the parts of models has to be bigger size than a model itself, if there is a plan to show detailed and more realistic done. Makeup and realistic rubber silicone dummies was to replicate actors' actions, which he cannot perform by himself without harm. VFX in Terminator is showing how correct choice of VFX designer can bring movie at least a step higher from its actual budget. VFX is heavily reliant on technology, software and hardware. In present time, anyone with enough experience can do VFX at their home. And with developing of AI, a lot of home enthusiasts started creating short animated movies for social networks.